Hey there everyone, this is Don, or DWatch Guy as many know me on Instagram. This is the second video I'm doing on one of my skull rings. I just uploaded another video about one of my skull rings, so check that out. I've had a couple of people ask me about them when I'm doing my watch reviews, and they see glimpses of the rings that I wear, and people always ask me about them. So for anybody that's interested, I'm sure there's many that are not, but for anybody that's interested, here's a look at another one of my skull rings. This one is from maker MT Maloney. His name is Matt. He is, I don't want to say this incorrectly because I can't remember offhand, but I want to say he's out of Georgia. Matt, if I said that wrong, I apologize, but I believe he's out of Georgia to the best of my recollection. This model is called the Big Voodoo, and this one's a little hard to video here just because there's and it's hard to show here on the video, but there's a raised section here, a beveled section here, and what it's doing is it's reflecting off the light. But this is the Big Voodoo, as he calls it. Go to Matt Maloney's site, it is mtmaloney.com. And he just revamped his website as well, with a lot of new features and a lot more of his product on there. Matt is an absolute true artist. His biggest thing is skulls, but he does do a couple of different things. He does not do any kind of girly jewelry, as he likes to call it, or anything really dainty. You know, he makes you know, badass men's jewelry. He does step outside of the skulls. He does some tiki stuff, he makes a really sick looking bracelet called the Gotham, and a bunch of other stuff. So check him out on his website or on his Facebook page. This one I had custom done with the eyes. Normally, the eyes are more like, you know, sunglass, like a Ray-Ban sunglass shape, if you will. I had wanted the round eyes, so he had done that for me. And that's like an extra charge, I think of like 40 bucks to do that. Matt can customize the living hell out of this ring, he has another ring he calls the King Skull ring. He has one called the Jupiter, which is a massive, massive full jaw ring. If you want one of the biggest, baddest looking skull rings, go check out the Jupiter. The thing is huge and ridiculously detailed to look like a full jaw skull. But Matt can customize the shit out of these. You know, they're all done by hand. They're carved in wax. And when I say customize, if you go and take a look at his website and check out the gallery, or go to his Facebook page and check out all the photos, he will carve the foreheads, the sides, things. I mean, some of the shit he does, and I apologize for my language, but if you're watching this video about a skull ring, you're probably okay with the language anyway. And if I offend anybody, well, too bad. You don't have to watch my videos, I guess. But Matt can customize these so well, it's amazing. Now, personally for me, I am somebody who likes more of the plain, if you will, skull rings, so I didn't want any carvings or customization. The cracks and the aging that you see on the sides here of the ring are standard. If you don't want them, he'll do it smooth. If you want you know, initials engraved, designs engraved, I mean, sky's the limit with him. And this is a big ass ring, as you could see. It's completely solid backed. I didn't know he was going to do this, but he signed it with my initials and then put the Big Voodoo, and then you'll see his initials, MM, there at the bottom. Take a look at the carving of the teeth there. Like I said, this is a huge ring. I wear this on my middle finger. I'll show it to you on the finger here in a minute. And this, I believe, is a size 12. It weighs about 45 grams. So it is not a tiny ring. The price on this, though, is amazing. The standard price with the normal eyes is, I think, I want to say $210. and then you can go ahead and customize it with eyes like I have, if you want the round eyes, if you want some stones in the eyes, like turquoise or something. I mean, if you want to make this look like a sugar skull, he's done that a couple of times, and you can see some of the photos on his Facebook page of that. Really, I strongly urge you, if you like custom skull rings, I strongly urge you to go check his website out and his Facebook page. Even contact him. Matt's a great guy to speak to and deal with. And he, you know, he's like a tattoo artist, as he says. You know, if you ever, you know, walked into a tattoo shop and you had an idea, but you didn't know exactly what you wanted, and you just started talking to the artist about it, and then they go out and draw you something, and they come out and you're like, holy crap, that's pretty wicked. That's what Matt can do. So if you have some ideas and want to work something out with him, you know, shoot him an email and, you know, go back and forth with that. But again, I don't want to make this video too long for anybody. I just wanted to show this ring off. I'll put it on my finger here real quick so you can see how big this is. It is not a small ring by any stretch, but because of the solid back and the way it curves against the back of the finger, it's extremely comfortable. If you've never worn this big of a ring before, it will probably take you a week or so to get used to the weight on your finger. There is an adjustment period, but once you wear it, I've been wearing big rings like this for years, so it doesn't bother me, but eventually you don't even notice that it's there. So that is a look at my MT Maloney Big Voodoo skull ring. Check Matt's site out, check his Facebook out, mtmaloney.com. You will not be disappointed. Thank you very much.